Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. In today's video I'm gonna review fragrances of the Australian niche perfume house that is called FORT&MANLE, and I hope I won't get too excited today because I love all fragrances of this line and that is crazy. So I decided not to go in depth into the history of this house, and I won't tell you each story behind each fragrance because I highly recommend you to go on their official website. Everything looks so beautiful there. The bottles of the fragrances are just pieces of art. They are so beautiful, and even if you won't purchase anything, it is still worth it to see that beauty. And yeah, if you're interested to know a little bit more about each fragrance, definitely check out the website and I will tell you how each fragrance smells and basically tell you my experience with them. So the first perfume that we are gonna discuss is called Fatih Sultan Mehmet. If I'm pronouncing the names wrong, all the information about the fragrances will be in my description box down below. Anyways, I discovered this perfume at Art and Olfaction Awards because it was one of the finalists and I have never heard about this brand before. So when I saw that beautiful bottle sitting on the table with all the other fragrances that were the finalists, I just grab it and smell the perfume, and I was a little bit confused because I really liked the scent, but I couldn't detect what is in it. So I needed to spray it on my skin, and even after doing that, I couldn't tell what ingredients are there. So now when I know the notes, I can tell you what is inside. The opening is very complex, but it is still very easy. It is a little bit fresh. We have bergamot, which is an absolutely beautiful note. Then we also have petitgrain, which I am not the biggest fan of, but here it is on the woody, fresh side. It is very beautiful. And then the other note that we have is apple. Apple I get, but it is not apple on its own. It is apple with bergamot and petitgrain. Beautiful combination. The opening is very complex, very pleasant, but we smell a little bit of ambergris already in the opening. That salty, musky, animalic, sensual ambergris. I'm a big fan of ambergris. In here it is one of the most dominant note, and that's why probably I like this fragrance so much. It is also floral as it develops. More flowers are coming through. We have beautiful iris, we have beautiful rose here, and another wonderful flower that we have is tulip. I love tulip in the real life, how it smells. It has a very unique scent. It is fresh and floral at the same time, and it definitely brings very special nuance to this fragrance. And then the base, it is kind of like sweet because of vanilla, but it is also like a little bit ambery because of ambergris, and then we also have beautiful benzene, cedar, patchouli and oud. So this fragrance is sensual, but is still very wearable. This is a masterpiece. I love this perfume very much, and the minute I tried it, I fell in love with this perfume and I knew that I need to have it in my collection. Then I made my research and saw other fragrances of this brand. I was really excited to try them all. So when I received the samples, the first fragrance that I tried was Sultan, so I wanted to see if it is as good as I had it in my memories, and it is gorgeous. So then the next fragrance that I tried was Charlatan, and I liked the notes, but I was sure that Sultan is the best fragrance of this house. And when I tried Charlatan, I was so surprised that I like this one equally as much as I like Sultan. This is a very intense, sweet gourmand perfume. The opening is amazing. We have the note of pear, I hope I pronounce it correctly, and I love that fruit very much. It has something from apple, it has something from honey, that beautiful sweetness. It is also a little bit citrusy. It is a very very complex note to work with, and you get a little bit of fruitiness in the opening, but you also get chocolate. Chocolate is sweet, but at the same time the other note, that is truffle, makes it not too sweet and not too candy-like. I think that fragrances that feature the note of truffle are super unique. as well as this fragrance is. The truffle is noticeable here. When you will smell Charlatan, you will notice something super unusual, and that I think is truffle. Then I have also osmanthus, which provides that beautiful smooth texture. Then we also have rose, jasmine, vanilla, sandalwood, as well as amber. And as I've said, this is a very intense sweet gourmand scent. I think if you are the fan of gourmand perfumes, then you need to have this one in your collection. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of truly sweet gourmand fragrances, this is one of my favorites, and I like Charlatan very much. It is a masterpiece, and I wouldn't change a single thing about it. So the next perfume that I decided to try was Confessions of the Garden Gnome, because I really like the name of it, and the idea of this fragrance is garden gnome sits in the garden and it doesn't move anywhere, so it experiences all 4 seasons. And this fragrance opens really beautifully. It is fresh and a little bit floral. It is also energizing because of the note of yuzu that we have. We have also coriander, bergamot, and pink peppercorn. I wouldn't say that this is a spicy opening, but it is definitely very complex, very nice. I like the flower lily of the valley here, because those flowers represent spring for me. So then when the fragrance develops, it gets even more floral and just a little bit warmer, and it smells like a beautiful park or valley on a beautiful sunny summer day where a lot of plants, trees and flowers are growing. Smells very natural, but this scent is chameleon, and more to the base it gets even a little bit more warm, but it captivates the beautiful freshness and floral accords. It transforms, but it stays the same. It is a weird thing. I think this is a beautiful perfume. I like it so much, and actually as I tried it out for the first time on my skin, I loved it very much, but I wanted to try it on my boyfriend, and he hates perfumes and he never allows me to try out fragrances on his skin, but he loved how it smelled of my skin, so he agreed that I try it out on him, and I did it. I did that very quickly because I was afraid that he will say no. So we tried it on his skin, and he has very hot skin, so it was projecting intensely. And even though this is kind of an intense perfume, it is very soft and subtle, so he loved how it smells, how it smelled on his skin, and I will definitely get it for him because it is so hard to find a fragrance that he will like. We have also violet leaf here, we have also ambergris here, so we have also mango and rose here. This is a very complex perfume, and I wouldn't necessarily wear it in the winter when it's very cold outside, but it's definitely a wonderful fragrance to wear in the spring, summer and autumn. I like this one a lot, and we are moving on to something completely different. It is called Mr. Bozhniakov's Purple Hat, and this fragrance I was looking for trying out very much because it features a lot of beautiful notes. And the first thing that you will smell when you apply this fragrance on your skin is lavender. And guys, the lavender that you will get here is amazing. It is natural, authentic lavender that you can smell when you smell lavender directly off the field. It is herbaceous, it is calming, it has all beautiful properties that lavender has. And I like the combination of lavender with chocolate. It is so unusual. Chocolate in here is much more bitter than in Charlatan, and we also have oud in here, which makes the fragrance very sexy. So I think that that this is like a very nicely blended perfume, because lavender, oud and chocolate, those notes are pretty intense on their own, and combined together this is a masterpiece, and I'm seriously thinking of getting this fragrance for myself for winter, because this is a must-have perfume when it's really cold outside and you want something cozy, something sexy, something that will protect you of that horrible weather. So we also have Gaiac wood, we have also vetiver in this perfume, and we have cedar wood, and it is also gourmand fragrance because of chocolate, but it is not very sweet. That's what I wanted to say you. So I like that one very much, and we are moving on to the one that is called Harlem Rose, or Harlem Rose. And of course this fragrance is about the rose, I wouldn't lie, but it opens really kind of fresh, very interesting opening. Then the rose is they come more and more with the scent, and this fragrance is more on the warm, sensual, sweet side. We have beautiful vanilla in here. We have also some woods here, and this scent smells like beautiful cashmere. If you know what I'm talking about, then you will know how this fragrance smells. And if you are not sure which fragrance you want to go for of this house and you like rose, you need to go for Harlem Rose, because oh my god, it is on the oriental side, but it is not too ambery, if you know what I mean. So it is a very nice perfume. I won't talk about it too much because it is wonderful, beautiful rose scent that I love, because lately I'm really into rose fragrances. So the next perfume I really want to talk about because it surprised me the most out of all. It is called Amber Absolutely, and I don't like amber perfumes. Amber doesn't work on my skin. So when I saw this fragrance and when I read the notes and read the name of this like scent, I was like, okay. And I applied it on my skin without expectations. And when I smelled it, I was like, uh-oh, should I go for Sultan or should I go for this? Because this is the best amber scent that I have ever smelled. It is not only about amber. What I smell here is beautiful raw golden honey, which is slightly animalic, which is like golden, like precious, I don't know, like liquid. It is so beautiful here. Honey is really strong. What I also smell is really deep and rich labdanum. Labdanum is also very noticeable and intense. Then we have also musk and benzene. That's for, it is on the sexy and sweet side. We have also a floral note of rose and beautiful woody aspect that comes from cedar wood. I like amber absolutely very much. This would be an amazing fragrance to wear when it is cold, for example in the autumn or in the winter, and I love it. I need to have it in my collection because this is the best guys amber fragrance that I have ever smelled. So the next perfume is called Maduro, and this one I tried as the last one, and I was so blown away by all the other fragrances that I thought this one couldn't be equally as like wonderful, you know. It just can't happen, and it happened. I love Maduro so much because this is the perfect scent to wear in the summer. I personally adore sweet, very kind of like fruity, intense fragrances in the summer, and the opening of Maduro is to die for. You will get a lot of fruity nuances. We have apple, we have basil, which I like. It provides beautiful, fresh, slightly, I don't know how to describe it. It is very subtle. It is not very outstanding, but it is there. And we have also pineapple, which is definitely the most dominant note for me in the opening. Cinnamon is kind of, maybe I think that the opening is sweet because of cinnamon, but I don't smell pure cinnamon. And then I get like something that smells like honey, but that is not raw honey that I smell in the Amber Absolutely. It smells more like beeswax. It is a little bit waxy. It gets more floral. It gets even more sweet. So it is sweeter. It is like patchouli-like, honey-like. The base is much more woody than like the opening and the heart is. I like those transformations, like from fruity opening to the floral sweet heart and then to the woody base. And we have also tobacco in the base, and it provides beautiful smoky but at the same time still sweet nuance. So I like Maduro very much, and this is definitely one of my favorite perfumes to wear in the summer when it is really hot. All these fragrances are made of high quality materials, and you can tell that when you smell them. They have really unique scent, you know. For example, Harlem Rose, this is the rose fragrance, but you have never smelled a fragrance like that before. All the ingredients are super nice. All scents last on the skin and clothes for a long time, and some of them have a better projection than the other one have, but they all are very high quality. And this house offers Discover Kit, so you can get all these amazing samples. And if you like high quality perfumes, if you want something new, if you want something amazing, I highly recommend you to go for Discover Kit. You need to have it in your collection. I love this brand so much. I need all fragrances this, and I don't know which one I should go for as the first one, but I will definitely film a full review on that perfume. So anyways, that was all from me. You will find a link to the official website of this house in my description box down below, and definitely check it out. If you enjoyed watching this video and it was helpful for you, then please give me a thumbs up. I'm always glad to see them, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to support me, and we'll see each other in my next one really soon.